Hi everyone, in today's tutorial we're going to take a simple default cube and transform it into a complex abstract shape using the Displace modifier and animated. I'll also show you how to build a simple scene around it by creating a custom support base from a circle and a pillar from a cylinder. Then we'll use the new array modifier to duplicate them perfectly in a circular pattern. Let's jump into Blender and get started. So select this cube, hit tab, right click, subdivide. You see a little window, open it and increase the number here. In smoothness, make it in 1. Right click, shade smooth. Go in modifier, add modifier. In deform, select Displace, hit new. Here in image or movie, switch to Voronoi. In actual distance, switch to Minkowski 4, and here switch to position, outline and intensity. Play with the size, go in modifier, add modifier. In generate, select subdivision surface, increase the number to 3 like this. Right click, shade smooth. Go back here and play with this. In intensity, give it 5000. Now you have this abstract shape as you can see. Now make it, for example, in 1. Make sure that you are in frame 1. Right click, insert keyframe and choose the number of frames that you want. So I make it in 250 and increase this number. Right click, insert keyframe. If you play, you have this cool animation like this. Now we want to add a scene for this object. So I uncheck this object, I add a plane, S to scale it up, Ctrl A, apply the scale. I add a circle, I uncheck the plane, hit tab and hit F to fill this circle. Extrude it in Z-axis, just like this. Hit I and insert, extrude it in Z-axis, hit I and make it like this. Extrude it in Z-axis down. Now hit tab to close. Go in modifier, add modifier, generate a bevel. Hold shift and decrease this number a little. As you can see, without this it's sharper. Now it's smoother. Give it 2 segments. Right click, auto smooth. Now add modifier, subdivision surface. Give it 3. Right click, auto smooth. Okay, I add a cylinder, S to scale it up, just like this. Hit tab, go in faces, select this face, extrude it in Z-axis, maybe just like this. Now I uncheck the circle, Ctrl R and add this. Go in faces, Alt Alt and select this and go in faces, extrude it along and normal, not in this way, just like this. Okay, now go back to object mode, add a bevel, but before we must Ctrl A, play the scale. Now add modifier, bevel, hold shift and decrease this, just like this. Right click, shade smooth. Now add modifier, select array. Here switch to circle, increase the number and here the offset, make it maybe 5 meters. Now let's check the plane, the circle, select the plane, G, Z, down. We want to see this. Now we have this scene like this. The cube, S to scale it up, just like this. If we play, now we have this. Ctrl Alt numpad 0 to active the camera. Hit N, view, select camera to view. You can move your camera to this object. I zoom in. So select the camera and go in properties and make it in 24. If you zoom, you have no problem with the zoom. So I select this, I move it up. Maybe for this I deselect the bevel, so I hit 0 and they go in edit mode. Disable this, Ctrl R, and they add a loop cut here, G, and I move it here. Now, hit tab to close. Now let's see. I think it's good. Right click, auto smooth. Now let's uncheck all the objects. Hit 0 to activate the camera. Choose the view that we want. So I choose this. Right click here, horizontal split. Here, vertical split. So I leave this in render view, just like this. Hit N view. I deselect this here. Hit T to disable this and disable this too. By the way, you see the scene is lighting because I use a sky texture. Let's subdivide this just, and this one I make it in UV editor, and this one I switch to shader editor. So select this, hit new, hit N to close this panel. Now Control T. I don't know why I have this X delete. If you haven't this mapping and texture coordinate and image texture, just go in edit, in preferences, in add-ons, in search bar, hit node and enable this and save preferences. Open any texture you want. So I go in texture, I chose this, I upload it from Pixels. I leave you the link in the description. Hit tab, hit I to select all and go in UV and select Smart UV Projection. Hit tab to close. Now you have this texture for all this pillar. Now let's select circle. I give it the same material. Hit tab, hit I and go in UV and select Smart UV Projection and hit tab to close. Now let's make the floor. Hit new. You can leave it if you want simple. You can choose just color if you want, or you can give it a texture. Now select this abstract object, hit new. So this one we make it in glass. In this green point, choose glass. Roughness, make it just like this, and here give it, go in world properties, and this I change the rotation of the sun. I decrease the sun elevation. Maybe the pillar, I make it metallic. I select this, I make it maybe blue. I think it's too much. I change the intensity of the sun, so I think it's better like this. So select this pillar, G, Z, down, just like this. Deselect this, hold shift, select the object and this cylinder, G, Z, down. Okay, I select the camera and I change it maybe to 16 like this. I think it's better. I zoom just like this. So select the plane, S, and scale it up. Maybe this pillar, Alt D and duplicate, G, Shift Z and move it in the X and Y axis, just like this. Rotate it in Z axis. And now I can zoom. I can make the view from here. Select the plane, Control A to apply the scale. Now we can go above. Let's render this image. By the way, I'm in cycles, so if you go here, activate GPU if you have one, decrease this number to 32 and this to 128 to make the render faster. And if you have NVIDIA RTX, make this optics and light pad, leave it like this. Active this fast. In motion blur, decrease this number, and in color management, select high or very high contrast, free to you. If you want to render the animation, select the resolution that you want for your render and select the number of frame, select the frame rate, select the folder where you want to be your animation, and here select image or video. So now let's take a look at this image. Now we have this beautiful abstract object in this scene. So I hope that you like this tutorial. If you want me to make more tutorials like this, please like and subscribe. So that's it for this tutorial. See you in the next one.